Hello, everybody, and welcome to our weekly. Hello.
Hi.
That wasn't you guys, everybody. That was internet, everybody. I'll get to you
We're
in a
still
second.
in everybody.
You're part of everybody. Where was I?
We are legion.
Welcome to our weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures.
Hi, Chris.
Hi. God damn
It's
it.
already derailed.
Starting off to a
Okay.
great start.
I'm just skipping all of it.
He hates us all.
We live stream our sessions. I'm just going to plow through you guys now. We live stream our sessions every Friday evening.
It's like in my dreams.
You can keep up with our adventures on YouTube, as well as catch weekly recaps on RogueWatson.com.
We're all just lined up in a row for him.
I'm Chris, your Dungeon Master, and I am joined by our awesome players. Eric is Kazan. I'm not even going to ask you to say hello. Eric is Kazan. Heather is Bryces. Reese is Tim. Rochelle is Corin. And Raymond is Alfred. Moving on.
Fuck you guys, I'm out.
Oh man, he's gonna take it out on us later.
He's gonna give us a level 10 dragon next.
That's right.
Oh.
Guess what?
We use Roll20.net for our tabletop campaign, Skype for video chat, and I'm recording it all using Open Broadcaster software. Previously on Storm King's Thunder, the party rested the night in the woods, having taken several wounds from the goblin's hunting party. Overnight, however, they felt themselves become stronger, gaining several new spells and abilities. And so they pressed on towards the caves, hoping to finally find the missing Nightstone villagers. What they found instead was a bathing ogre not 30 feet from the cave mouth, and a host of goblins perched as lookouts throughout the cavern. The group deliberated for a while about how just to approach the dangerous situation, as most of them couldn't see anything into the dark cave, eventually settling on a tactic that had worked for them before, the Bryce's Dancing Light Show. She feigned torches in the distance, drawing the very large, very nude ogre away from them, but also waking the ogre's mate. With two ogres now at the very far end of the cave and the goblins' attention drawn away, they popped the light to the nearby goblins, where an arrow from Halfred and a witch bolt from Corin dropped two goblins instantly. The lights popped off, and the cave was now on, but the cave was now on full alarm, with the ogres coming back at them. Kazan made a bold move, disguising himself as a villager and allowing himself to be taken by an ogre, who took him to a pit where he found the rest of the villagers. Kazan then used suggestion to charm the ogre into protecting the villagers and taking them outside. They didn't make it far, however, before the other enemies stopped them. The rest of the party prepared to strike from behind, and the battle was on. Goblins plinked arrows at them from afar, but the ogres were correctly identified as the real threat. The party dropped one ogre quickly with a barrage of attacks, ending with acid splash, melting the creature into a gory pile. The second ogre, while still charmed, mistook Tim as an enemy and attacked him, ending his suggestion. The party whittled him down as well, ending with a huge leech sucking all the blood out of the creature. Both disgusting ways to die. Bryces immolated the remaining goblins, and the party turned their attention to the villagers. Morak, the dwarf innkeeper, began to usher the villagers outside, then turned to thank the party and explain their situation. They had come here for safety, but had found goblins in residence and they had been captured. The goblins and ogres had been taking a villager every few hours, and Morak assumed the worst for them. Leaving to take the villagers back, the party settles down in the Batcave to rest a while before turning their attention to the west, where they believe Hark, the goblin leader, resides. And you are there now.
Back in the caves. I think we just short rested in like that bat cave, right?
Yes.
Did I miss that?
Yes, you guys all hunkered down in this little cave and short rested. So you've been hanging out for about an hour. I don't know if you guys have all pulled your things. If you guys want to roll hit dice to regain some health, you could do that at this point as well.
I'll roll one.
Nah, I'm still full.
Still full.
Me too.
I only lost 3 hit points, so I don't think I need to.
I'm mostly full.
Okay. Yeah, while you guys rest, you'd still hear the flitter and flutter of wings down in the hole in the middle of this cavern. You remember Morak told you that they all had to stay very quiet while they stayed here, while they were imprisoned here, because there are bats down there, and they don't like
I
being...
really want to drop a firebolt down there.
Will you give us the free 1d3 hit dice if we don't spend a
Yes,
hit dice?
I will.
As per our
As per the last...
obscure house rule we never used.
Those house rules are still there, so yeah.
I really, really, really want to fire a firebolt down there.
No, leave the bats alone.
All right.
How about dancing lights?
An hour has passed, and you have not heard anything come from your west.
Nobody came this way. Okay.
Nobody came this way, at least as far as you guys could tell.
All right, remind me where they said they were taking the...
To the west.
Yeah, he pointed
Okay.
generally to the west.
I guess we could head that direction. There seems to be paths leading out of everywhere.
Yeah, you see, to your southeast, you see a tunnel leading out of the cave. To your north, you see one. Also,
Just leading out.
that leads to a large chasm. I'll read you the description of that. To your north, you see an
Chasm's cousin. Chasm.
an 8-foot wide, 20-foot deep fissure splits the tunnel leading north, and you can't see where that tunnel north goes. It just goes on into blackness.
Oh boy. It looks like the end of the map too.
There is a small tunnel directly to your west, and there's also... I'm sure you guys can see it. Some of you can. There's a tunnel to your southeast as well.
So here.
Southwest, sorry.
Let's put the lights out maybe while we...
As you guys get about that far, you hear something. You hear...
Psst, psst. Don't kill Snigbat. Snigbat just want to talk.
Can we identify that voice as probably a goblin?
Yes, you can. It
I
sounds
can see
very...
it's a goblin.
It's
Probably that.
yeah. It is
you
cowering
can-
behind a wall near the tunnel to the west. It's poking its head around the corner, looking at you all.
Kazan will dramatically unfurl his weapon as if pulling it out of his actual arm, like the length of his arm. It's a long, glowing glaive. Dramatically whirl around, stick it in the ground, and then beckon the creature. Like, come forth, creature. We'll hear what you have to say.
Okay, cut Snigbat in half. He's seen that before.
He tentatively approaches you all. You all
Kill these folks and the two stupids?
That's right, friend.
I'm afraid you were eating people. We can't allow that, Snickpacks.
Snigbat.
Sure thing, Skittles.
Snigbat. Oh. Snigbat didn't want to eat people. But Hark crazy. Hark hire the stupids. He find them in the forest and says stupids are now part of us. But since the stupids became part of us, all we do was find food for stupids all day long. Stupids have to eat all the time. And then the peoples came and Hark put them in the cage, the bat cage, and
he's sort of stuttering a lot. He's kind of terrified, but also very nervous to be talking to you guys.
And
Alright.
he wants to keep the peoples to feed the stupids, but Snigbat's seen what happens then. Then You take little peoples, and then the big peoples come and they cut goblins in half. He's seen it. You were those
Sure do.
people. You cut goblins in half.
Occasionally. Yeah. Also, you can't go raiding towns and stealing all their shit. That's also a bad move, Snickbags.
Yeah, Skittles.
Snigbat knows. You don't mess with peoples. Peoples have bigger swords. Peoples cut goblins in half.
Snickbags, you are the smartest goblin that we have ever seen. So
Thank
smart,
you.
in fact, that I think you are going to tell us exactly what lies to the west of this cave, down that tunnel.
Down that tunnel is Hark. Hark knows you're here. You killed his peoples, his goblins. He's waiting for you.
With what?
His pets and his girlfriends. He'll trap you with his magics.
Oh. Is Hark a goblin?
Yes. Hark is leader goblin.
He knows magic?
His club has magics. He beats people and eats their life.
That does sound like bad news.
Snigbat wants to help you, but Snigbat needs something too.
How are you going to help us?
Snigbat's supposed to watch for you. Snigbat's supposed to tell Hark when you come. But Snigbat instead tell you that Hark is waiting.
Can I roll insight to see if this guy's on the level?
Sure. Any of you could roll insight to see what you think.
Any of us.
Any of you.
That means all of us.
Alfred, all goblins look the same to you. You literally can't tell one goblin from another.
Corin knows all things.
Corinne, you're familiar with this sort of from your time as a military leader. You're familiar with people sort of prostrating themselves before you, enemies, and you recognize that's what is going on here. He is fairly certain that he was going to die to you, and he is trying to save his own skin. He's not lying to you at all. He's just terrified of you and doesn't want to die.
So, what do you want as payment for helping us?
Snigbat wants,
And he's very, very scared of this.
wants two things. One,
Two things.
let Snigbat raise the pups and take them back into the forest. This cave is too close to people's. Hark should never have brought us here. Two, Snigbat has to raise the pups. It'll be a few...
And he stops to think about it.
Few months, few weeks. Snigbat not familiar with your calendars. Snigbat needs you to kill the blob. It eats the pups.
Okay, wait. Slow down. This is a lot of new information. You said there was... Alright, what is all in that room beyond there? There's the goblin leader and what else? What is all up
His
there?
girlfriends.
His pets and his girlfriends.
What are the girlfriends? What are the pups? What are the blob? I need identifications.
Are they his babies?
Harks,
Are you a father?
we's all fathers. Goblin pups. Born from all goblins.
Kazan is not familiar nor wants to be integrated with goblin sexual reproduction.
Oh,
Hark has his two. What's the people's words? Guards, girlfriends, ladies.
Are they goblins?
There's goblins.
Okay, that's fine. You can just say goblins.
Okay.
So there's three goblins.
Uh-huh.
All right. We got somebody that can count. This is awesome.
Unless 3 is like 30.
Well, I know you assume he can count.
We are assuming he can count. We're assuming a lot of things on this guy. And there's children in there?
Hark, not in there. Hark has his
Okay.
pets. His big ratsesses.
Oh, ROUSs.
Big rats. Okay.
Big rats.
That's
It's a
right.
bad room up here.
He's put the rats away. He wants to call them when you are in position.
So, what? Are you saying the rats are his children?
No! Goblin pups down there.
And he points down to the southwest.
Okay.
That's where pups stay.
All right. So the pups are down there, and there's a blob eating them.
Blob over there.
And he points to the east.
Okay.
Blob
the blob?
dangerous.
Blobs
What
usually are.
blob?
Well, yeah, it's a blob.
And it eats pups.
If you take care of Hark, then Snigbat's the only one left to raise the pups, and Snigbat can't protect them from the blob.
So we have to defeat the blob for you?
Snigbat would like that.
All right, so we defeat the blob. We let you take the pups. What were you going to do for us again?
Not tell Hark we're here? Was that the...
Yeah! Not tell Hark you're here. Tell you
I
where
mean-
Hark is.
Killing you would do the same thing.
I was gonna say that's a
then
trade
the-
we're making.
Then the pups would have no one to take care of them.
That's right. Snigbat,
Even Bryce
should we care about
has
the pup?
Snigbat's face
Bryce
kind of
has
drops.
limits and will not kill goblin children.
Yeah, Kazan starts
She's
thinking of plans
crazy,
that
but
would-
she will not kill goblin
that would
children.
involve putting his alignment towards evil. But involves walking into that room with a knife to a goblin child.
We're not
Okay.
killing them if we leave them alone.
Are there
That's true.
any other ways into that room? Into the place where Hawk is. Hark or Hawk?
Hark.
Hark.
You
Sounds like
could, you could go down there where the pups are,
Uh-huh.
and then turn back around and come up to Hark. Or you could go back here.
And he points to the tunnel behind him.
Both lead
Which
the same
one does
place.
which one does he expect us in? Or both of them?
Behind me.
So if we
Here.
go down where the pups are, maybe we can surprise him?
Maybe. He's... You know, there's only one entrance to his room, so he'll
Okay.
probably see you either way.
Could we draw him out somehow?
I don't.
Yeah, we
I
could
don't,
tell this guy.
Or
to tell him to
dancing
find someone else.
lights.
I don't think so. He said when I was to tell him that you were here, he has his trap set up. He doesn't want to leave.
What's the trap?
He wants you to come in the room, and then he whistles for his pets, and then they come running. And he uses his magics on you.
How about you lie for us?
Hawk would do that, but I don't know if it would make any difference.
Depends on the lie.
You could tell him we went down to the blob and that we were killed by the blob or fighting the blob. Would he come out then?
I don't
Or
know.
would the guards come out? Would he send the guards?
Maybe. Snigbat doesn't know what he would do.
How much?
I think-
How much does he care about these goblin children?
There you go.
If he thought they were in grave danger, for instance, would that bring him out?
I think Snigbat's the only one who cares about the pups. Hark's magics make him a little crazy. He wants to kill things and take their life.
He
Oh, magic's
already
going
he already beat one of you peoples to take their life to get ready.
on. Ugh. Are there any other people alive? Do you know?
No people alive. Either feedses or beatses.
All right, we're definitely killing that guy.
Just go in down by the pups
Yeah,
and then.
I'd like to try to draw him out.
No,
least try.
I don't think that's gonna be the best. He's not gonna come out. He already
Sneakbat,
knows we're here.
Sneakbat think that if I lie and tell him you're somewhere else, he thinks he'll send Sneakbat to find you again. Hark doesn't like Sneakbat.
Me either, Skittles.
you stayed alive this long. Well, thank you for the information.
Tell him you killed us.
He's not gonna believe that.
Sneakbat gets a little crestfallen. Probably not.
I mean, the only thing we could do is leave, or pretend we leave, and then. But I don't know how long we'd have to wait for him to come out and explore. I mean, eventually he has to leave his cave.
And
All his
so,
food is out here.
his rats are there in his cave with him, or you said he was waiting until we got there to
He
call them?
Hark sent them back in their holes to wait for the whistle to come behind you.
Behind us, so the rat holes are
Out here somewhere?
Yeah,
not as yeah.
Sneakbat can take you to them.
Is that a different spot than where he is?
One is, one's not.
One less rat. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's kill some rats.
Take us to the rat, Sneakbat.
Okay, this way.
Sneakbat comes down here. And he points down to the south over here. And he says,
Oh,
That's where pups live.
okay.
Nobody else down there. And he comes in about...
Does that blob you mentioned, does it just stay in that eastern side of the cave?
Sometimes it comes out in when it's quiet and no one
Oh,
hears
sweet.
it. Only
What
saw
color
it
is it? How big is it?
big, inky black. Comes out,
Gelatinous, by chance?
covers walls.
Sounds
Scary. No one
Yep.
can touch it or they get eaten up.
bad. Yeah.
That's gelatinous.
We've got a lot of ranged attacks, so we'll deal with him after, I think, the boss.
He comes down right here and he points down this tunnel a little bit.
Next to water, the hole's there. Rats are waiting.
He kind of steps aside.
Wait.
He doesn't really want to go down there.
Okay. Well, the rat's not going to come out until the
Ooh.
whistle, so how do we want to...
I can whistle.
Well, can you fire a firebolt in the hole? That would fucking get him out.
I can also whistle. I can make a sound of my choice.
Oh,
Of
yeah,
course
you
I
think you could
choose.
set him off? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hang on, let's get in position around the hole. If I go... Let's see. Okay, there's a little windy thing here. Can I see the hole from here?
Not yet. You can see the water. Well, you can see the water that he, to your south, that he talked about. You get about there. An ankle-deep stream of water pours through a narrow tunnel in the west wall and forms a small pool in this otherwise empty cave. You can't see the holes where you're at. You can't see what you're talking about. Now you can. Along the wall here, there are a couple of maybe 3 foot wide holes in the rock that just sort of disappear into darkness. They're low to the ground,
Okay.
and they're not very tall or wide.
I'm gonna motion to Tim and send a telepathic message to get ready your weapon and beat the hell out of whatever comes out of these holes.
And highlight where the holes are.
Here, I think,
Yeah,
Okay.
they're right there.
like right above me.
Okay. It's gotta be a spot that I can see. So I'll hide back here.
Ooh, light.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna officially like ready an attack for if something comes sprinting out of there.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna-
can't see anything. It's just kind of descends into blackness down there. You can kind of hear like rustling or scraping down in the hole though,
Okay.
but you can't see anything right now. Someone planning on launching an attack into it?
I plan on whistling.
Oh, whistling. Okay.
Still think shooting a ball of fire down there would be
I'm sure that would help too. I can do that too if you want.
Whichever you want to do.
Well, to do the firebolt, I gotta be closer, don't I? Because I don't think I can like arc it into going down a hole.
Like I said, the holes are about 3 feet wide, maybe 2 or 3 feet tall. So you could, yeah, you may have to get a little bit closer just so you could, right where you're at, you can barely even, yeah, that's probably good. You can see down into the holes from, like right here.
All right. Raymond, do you want to move any closer, get in a different spot before I do this?
Sure, I'm right there.
All right. Well, here goes nothing.
Okay.
Whoa!
Okay. 4 plus 8.
12.
Okay. That firebolt goes sailing into the hole, and you see a puff of flame and hear a scream of a creature. And with that, and then you hear the screams of other creatures, and we'll go ahead and start combat with that.
Man, my initiative is shitty, but I keep rolling pretty well on it. It's baseline.
Nah, Alfred does better than you. Wait, why is that selected? Oops. Oh.
Hit the roll for Rochelle.
Oh yeah, I will do that.
I'm a natural explorer.
He's a natural.
I rolled poorly for Rochelle. I will apologize later.
Scoot your turn order thing a little bit more,
Oh, is
more to the right.
Yeah,
Kind of
okay.
get cut off on the overlay. Yeah.
Sure.
It's about halfway.
Are you watching the stream?
Yeah.
You can see all his position.
There you go. I keep it paused, but I move live every once in a while to make sure.
Okay. Halfred, you're up. You don't see anything yet. The hole is there.
Still a hole.
The hole.
I will ready an attack with my long bow.
Okay.
Wait, I kind of missed some of it. Is anything going to come from the north?
Not that you know of. Sneakbat just
Okay.
pointed out the holes down here.
North
I
is
will
what's
ready
going to
my
lead.
attack as soon as something ugly pops up. I'm going to shoot it.
All right. Then it's a giant rat.
Oh shoot! I see Tim.
Sling. Shoot.
He's hideous.
Oh,
Go away.
Raymond, I forgot something, but we'll go over after this combat about the arrows. Okay. Kazan, you. I don't know if you can even. You're
Yeah, I
standing.
can see.
Okay, you're standing close enough to the hole that you barely even see this creature, pop its head out. But it just, you just see like a furry shape in the darkness bite out at you.
Wait, I can see it. Can I shoot it? Because I already.
Oh yes, you can. Yeah, absolutely.
I was gonna say, does that trigger our attacks?
Yeah.
Did
yeah.
we get a surprise round? Because that was the idea.
No, you did kill one.
Yay!
But then the rest were alerted and it triggered combat.
Gotcha.
Okay, I have advantage because he hasn't acted yet.
That's true.
Nice.
Okay, never
Oh, wait.
mind. He doesn't bite you, Kazan. He gets skewered by an arrow and dies.
Get covered in rat guts.
All right, and then from the hole.
I give a thumbs up to Halford.
Good job. Then to the hole slightly above that one, another rat comes running out and bites at Tim.
Was it bite?
Tim,
Nobody.
but nobody. It doesn't actually bite anybody. And now it is Kazan's turn.
Oh, something attacked me.
Something
Sorry.
attacked you. A rat tried to bite your ankles and
Shrugged it off.
it didn't work.
Can't bite through wood rat.
That's right.
Wait, yes they can.
Maybe they can.
Oh, no.
Tim's nemesis, woodpeckers.
Alright.
And
I
termites.
will
Woodpeckers shooting termites.
whip out my glowing sai staff blade and stab at him. It's got
That's
a
right,
10
you
foot
gotta-
range.
Yeah, it does.
Where do you whip it out from?
It's like pulls it out of his arms. Like,
And you also skewer a rat.
Giant rat. Excellent.
And with that, you no longer hear any sounds coming out of those holes.
That's one way to do it.
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty handy.
Stinkback comes running up.
Says, good job. You killed half his petsses.
That's it. He's only
Yeah.
got 4.
Sneakbat
I
said
think
half.
Bryce has killed one in the tunnels with her initial firebolt. So I think we technically killed 3 here. So the others are up in by him.
Yes.
All right. Well, they don't seem too bad, at least.
So what were you going to say about recovering arrows?
I was gonna say the goblins had arrows on them, and a couple of them never fired any. Two of them, three of them never actually got to fire. And each of them had 4 arrows apiece, so that's just 12 arrows right there if you spent the time to go around collecting the arrows from the goblins.
I will.
Say he did that while we were short resting.
That's right, yeah. Okay.
For some reason, Raymond's camera is frozen on my screen.
Huh, not on mine.
Is it?
Fine
me.
for me. Yeah. Stinkbat says,
Says, good job. You go take care of Hark now?
Yeah, we're gonna need to. Is there anything else you can tell us about him?
He went.
Or
He has his hitty thing that steals life, makes him stronger. I know that. And he went into his hovel and he brought back his glowy globe. I don't know
Dude's
what
got
that.
some loot.
I don't know what that does. But that's what he has now. And he's waiting for you. I know that.
All right, sneak back. I guess go back and watch the children, and we'll try to take care of business here.
Okay. You come see Sneakbat when Hark and Blob are dead?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay. Sneakbat, be with the pups. Good luck. Sneakbat runs off.
I'm gonna pat him on the back. We're bound to meet one friendly goblin, I guess.
Okay. And you all are left alone in the caves.
Up the
Yes.
tunnel we go.
Yeah, I'll slowly make some tight ass quarters. Can I see anything from here?
Let's see, what do you see? You see part of a goblin. It's just sort of standing at attention. Doesn't notice you.
Alright, I want to telepathically tell the others there's a goblin about 35 feet to my north. It looks like if I stepped any closer, I'd probably be in plain view. How do we want to play this? This is our worst. We're terrible at planning tactics.
Yeah, well, I don't think pretending to be a beaten villager is going to work this time.
Probably not. I don't think I can pull off ogre or goblin.
From the cave, you hear,
Ah, they're here. Come. Hark wants to meet the peoples who killed his ogres.
Gaz's gonna look back at the others and kind of give an imperceptible nod. And then he will... he's gonna actually not have his weapon out. He's gonna walk forward very calmly with his robe low.
okay, you're walking a little bit. The tunnel opens into a 10-foot tall cave room. In the room, it's changed. You see in the middle of the room is the body of a woman. It looks like it's been partially eaten.
Ugh.
Laying in the middle of the floor.
Kazan's fists are gonna start clenching.
Behind that body is a goblin, taller and darker than normal for his kind, standing with a large mace on his shoulder and a gray glowing globe in his hand. And to either side of him, there are two goblins with bows drawn. This weapon is very interesting looking. It's a primitive looking mace. Its head is made of fragments of stone and seemingly humanoid bone. Its edges are adorned with small needles and teeth, and it is decorated with colorful feathers. And he's sort of patting it on his shoulder. With the little globe, he's sort of tossing it in his other hand.
Come. Let us meet the peoples.
Kazan will throw out his telepathy. And say to Hork, we've killed your entire group. We have saved the people. Now all that's left is for you to throw down your weapons and accept what we've come to bring you.
That's very funny, peoples. You did kill my ogres. Hark doesn't like that.
Can I tell if this is the tiefling woman that we had mentioned earlier?
It is not. It is.
Okay.
Kazin's gonna mention that he sees. Is this a body or a person over here?
That is a woman. That is. You can tell she's alive. She is cowering in the back of that cave over there.
He's gonna tell everybody there's a captive back there. Is she in a cage or something? Is she tied up? Can I tell?
No, she's not tied up. There's some stones, not stones, stalagmites sort of blocking the way there, but anyone could sort of squeeze past them, but she's just sort of cowering in the back.
Okay.
Come closer. Hark wants to talk to you. He's tired of yelling.
Kazan is going to think back at him, and he's like, I can do this all day from right here. You can continue to yell.
Hark says, fine then. Why talk when you can whistle?
And he puts his fingers in his mouth and whistles. And then he lifts his globe and says,
Time to end the peoples.
and I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I have a +1.
Nice.
I have a +2 and I can never make it out of the bottom teens.
Yeah, I've been always like 15 or higher for a while. Last couple sessions. It's hopeful because I'm about to get shot all to hell.
Kazan, how many guys do you see?
There are 2 goblins with bows, the guards. There's Hark with his mace, and there's a giant rat next to him. And he just whistled, so I assume there might be more rats coming.
At least
So-
2 more.
Do we have any kind of AoE spell? Either way, we need to try to focus one at a time, I think.
Trying to decide if it's worth a spell or not.
Yeah, obviously he's got some kind of crazy magic stuff, so we could try to take him down. I don't know if he's got... he still is a goblin, though, right? He just has
He looks like a
fancy
goblin.
items. Okay. So he might not have that much more health than an average goblin.
Yeah, I don't see anybody.
What's your enemy?
What?
What is your favorite enemy?
Monstrosities.
Oh, okay.
For up here.
I know I probably should have picked something different.
I don't even know what that includes. I guess everything else.
Me neither.
Yeah.
It's
Like beholders and shit.
No, I think beholder is something else. It's like animals that are not natural. So like a manticore,
Owlbears?
owlbears, manticores, a Pegasus is a monstrosity, I think.
Okay.
Rabbits.
Rabbits are
Why would
beasts.
you kill a Pegasus?
I don't know. I didn't open.
I assume you need to move the turn. Oh wait, I can move it.
I'm trying to roll. Trying to open Corn's
It's fine.
character sheet. There we go. Corin. Okay.
Nice. Wow, this is really nice. Although he rolled a 17, damn.
What would you all like Corinne to do?
What spells does she have?
Can she
Do
see
the
anything?
orb at the main guy.
Okay.
Chromatic orb.
Can she see from her vantage point though?
No, she's gonna have to move up. 40 feet.
No
Is it
space overall.
Tight ass hallway.
Yeah, I don't know if she
Yeah.
can even get in there. She can't
She
push
can get-
through.
She can get next to me.
5, 10, 15. No, she can't. It's because it'll take.
Oh, we're doubling.
Yeah. to
Have her just
shove-
trade spaces with me,
All right. You
or
wanna
and I'll
just-
switch spaces.
It'll cost her 10, but yeah, it's.
Hmm.
What can she see here? She can see Hark. Yeah.
Can
Okay.
power up to hit twin it. Hit someone else.
Oh yeah, use the meta magic thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. So how do I do that in the thing? Does it just go to someone else naturally?
I think you choose. Oh,
I'll look it up real quick. I'm not
oh for sure. Ain't no sorcerer.
Which one?
Twinned magic.
That's not one of the ones I chose. Crap. Okay.
When you cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, you can spend a number of sorcery points equal to the spell's level to target a second creature in range with the same spell.
Oh, so the spells. So she has to spend 2.
If it's a
It's a level 2 spell.
this is a level. Well, chromatic orb is a level 1 spell.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So she could spend one and then cast it again at someone else.
All right.
Okay.
We'll say she spent a sorcery point, which I don't know where those are tallied here.
They're at the very top of
there
the thing.
Yeah. And she will cast chromatic orb, and I assume the other one will be just a goblin.
That's fine.
Spell level 1.
Did you minimize the Skype window?
Did I? Maybe.
Our webcams are frozen.
There we go. That hits neither of them. The chromatic orb bounces off Hark's armor and the other goblin's leather armor.
Do you roll once for both of them?
Yes. You're like duplicating the spell.
And you have to call it out before.
I thought
Cast
that's
it.
a good question. I don't know. Let's look that up. To be eligible,
Just says when you cast a spell, you can spend a number of sorcery points to target a second creature in range with the same spell.
so I think you could do it afterwards. So does she not want to do that then?
No, it was a 12.
Okay, so she casts chromatic orb at Hark and misses.
Yeah, the way I would rule it is I would say you can let them do it after, but you don't have to say if it hits or not before they decide.
That's-
They just
yeah.
they just get to see the number.
Yeah.
Based on previous goblins, they were wearing some sort of armor.
So
He might have better armor too. Well, can we tell? Does he does he look like he's wearing better armor?
It does. He's got some metal.
Okay.
He's got some metal in his armor, not just leather.
Yeah. I think regular goblins are like a 13 or 12 or something.
It's a heart for governor pin. It's the middle.
That's right.
And, do we take out the cronies first or the main guy?
I mean, main guy's got some nasty shit on him. We're usually pretty good about taking out the mages. I'm
my
sure
turn
we.
yet?
I think so.
What's up?
My turn yet?
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's your turn now.
Bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark and target Hark. That's him, right?
Okay. Yes.
I can just barely make a straight line, but
Whizzing
I
past
will-
all our heads.
That's right. Through everybody.
Everyone duck!
he hasn't done anything yet, right?
He has not. He has not gone yet.
So I get advantage.
You got the burst. You got the stealth assassin burst damage.
Yep. So that's 16.
He rolled a 10. It's a +8.
Yeah. That's pretty good. The arrow lodges itself into Hark between the plates of his. It's like metal plates like strapped together with leather straps, so it's not like full metal armor, but there's chunks of metal on him, and it pierces between two of them. Kazan.
Honestly, the best thing is to run up there and engage them, I think. So that way, at least if he casts... The archers would have to take out swords. And if he casts a spell, he'd have disadvantage, assuming it's an attack. So, I think I'm actually just going to run up there in front of him and then probably cast a defensive spell to keep my ass alive. 5, 10, 15... Well, actually, we'll say I cast the spell. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm not attacking him, so I don't have disadvantage, right? It's just attack spells. And I'm going to cast... Shoot, which one? Is it better to give myself 10 temporary hit points or do the mirror image thing and make it harder to hit me?
Question.
The hit point one damages them if they hit me, which is nice. While I've got them. The mirror image might let me soak up more blows. I am going to try mirror image since that is the first one. That's the new spell that I took. I haven't used yet. I used suggestion last session. I'll use mirror image this session.
There you go.
So as he runs up there, he kind of grabs onto his robe and utters a few phrases and concentrates really hard. And it looks like as he's moving, he's like leaving a trail of images behind him, almost as if he's like lagging, like.
Nice.
And he runs up and he's just doing the weird like Matrix dodging thing in front of him with his, and he takes his blade out and just kind of whirls around. But that was his attack, so he can't actually attack.
I learned a trick you can do. If you hover over one of the symbols, you can press a number on your keypad.
Yes.
I did not know you could do that.
Somebody on YouTube told me that.
Oh, okay.
I think whenever we were trying to do the elevation thing. Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
Because we had problems with elevation height for a while, and
That's
a lot of the
right.
games
Yeah.
we're like, wait, how high are you, and how high are they?
Yeah. It is Hark's turn. Hark's gonna sort of see you kind of run up and create images, and just sort of He's gonna yell to the two goblins near him.
Kill this one. The rest will be rat food.
And he is going to take the orb in his hand and toss it right at where Tim's at.
Oh.
And it is going to hit.
Grenade?
It's going to hit the ground at Tim's feet, and a gas is going to come out of it.
That's probably not good.
Oh boy. Kazan didn't think he'd be avoiding danger. He thought he was running into danger.
The only ones in it right now, because it is centered on Tim. 5, 10.
Does Tim
15.
breathe?
This
No.
no, but he has eyes.
What are you talking about, fella? Of course I do.
Let's see here.
I'm breathing right now.
Everyone that is in it now
Oh.
or enters it has to roll a Constitution save or be blinded.
Oh, that's terrible.
So
Boy, I got a lot of respect for blinded playing as a DM, because holy shit. Whenever you guys blinded things, it was awful.
I will roll for Corinne. Tim, you may roll for yourself. Corinne's fine.
Wow.
Sir Doobie, he's throwing bottled goblin farts. Run for your life. It's toxic poison.
And Tim's
Hell
fine.
yeah.
They both just blink back the gas that's trying, the mist is trying to get in their eyes.
We have a baby.
There's a baby. You survived blinding mist in your eyes, so that's good.
That is good. So you want to try to get out of it, or else at the start of your turn you're gonna have to roll a Constitution saving throw again.
Oh.
Be blinded.
By the light.
Can I move?
Oh, guys.
Yeah.
Not right now, but on your turn you can. It's Tim's turn.
Tim.
Tim, come join me.
All right.
Wackadoo these guys.
Wackadoo.
All right. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast
Ooh.
Spiritual Weapon.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
How does that manifest as a leech-based
Oops.
attack?
Nope. No, ignore that one.
Okay.
Spiritual leech.
Yeah.
I demand a token for that, or at least like some kind of
Some sort of leech.
fucked
token.
up picture.
You can be like a Ghost Leech.
Yeah,
Right?
that you're holding.
Is Ghost Leech included in your standard special effects?
Didn't we do this before?
Maybe. I feel like we have. Yeah.
I feel like we were talking about Ghost Leeches before.
We were. Yeah. Yes.
so.
Yeah.
Possibly you showed
Look
us
up-
that spell.
Look it up on the archives.
Inflamed our imaginations.
And yes, indeed, it'll be a Spectral Leech.
On Hark.
And I don't think it can attack this turn. Or can it?
Attack. How does that work?
Floating
An attack is a bonus action.
Yeah.
I would think you would be able to use it on the turn you cast it, though.
I mean, bonus action is a bonus action, so you still have
It says
action.
when you cast the spell, you make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon.
Okay.
So yeah, you do attack, and then as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet.
Okay,
Of it.
so that was the spiritual weapons attack for this turn,
Yes.
which does hit
Hey.
the leech. I assume you're doing it on Hark. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a cool spell. Just constant bonus action, extra weapon. It needs to be an actual token on the mat though, because he actually moves it and it attacks within.
Yeah.
Good luck with that, Tia.
Bryces, what are you doing while I try to find pictures?
I
of
Find
the
a
leech?
little. Just find a little black dot. It's gonna be-
I can still attack, though.
Yeah, that was a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to mace him in the face.
And it's not concentration. That is an amazing spell.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking Tim.
Wait. Oh,
You've
wow.
arrived.
All right.
Took a couple weeks, but you've arrived.
Yeah. Yeah. You run up and, yeah, your leech attacks him, and then you mace him in the face. He takes all those hits, and he's actually looking kind of battered now.
Yeah.
Is that a cloud concentration at all?
No, it was an item.
Okay.
So, yeah. Man, that would have been a good item to have. That's cool.
Bryce.
Fail?
Yeah. Would you like to come into the cloud?
Looks like I might have to.
Is it when you enter the cloud or start your turn in the cloud?
When you enter it. Starting your turn doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Alright. Well, crap. Well, I guess I can see this guy. Alright, yeah. I'll just shoot at this guy while he's visible.
There's a leech. It's more like a worm.
Oh my god.
That's so terrifying.
That's gross.
Nasty. Yeah.
I just want to go in the corner to see the
Yes,
leech.
falters somewhat when he sees that and pushes him in horror.
Firebolt him. Who are you firebolting?
This guy.
The one left. Yes, you do hit. And that firebolt murders that goblin.
Nice.
How would you like to murder that goblin with your firebolt? Like,
Same way I murdered the last
Yeah.
two. They just go eep, and then poof.
poof. Yeah. Okay. The goblin's just going up in flames.
Kaz doesn't even turn around. He just like cracks a smile. Smells the smoke.
Here's the best part. They don't even know it was me because I'm around the corner. None of them can see me.
Yeah, exactly.
Just arrows and fire like coming out of that dark tunnel.
Okay, at this point, none of you really noticed, but there are similar holes in the wall right here. And from them, does the spectral leash, it's not going to actually take up a spot.
It just says it's floating, so it does not, I would not think it takes up a space.
It's hovering over the rat.
It's too bad it doesn't get attacks opportunity. That'd be pretty nice.
So, Hark had one beside him.
Yeah.
And 3 come running out of this tunnel.
Damn.
Yeah.
4 rats?
4 rats. 2 of them are going to attack Kazan, 2 of them are going to attack Tim.
Jesus. Alright, how's my thing work? D20.
These are the 2 that are attacking Kazan. So, how does your thing work?
Yeah, I just looked at that. Yeah, fuck you, rat. Jesus. That's a big ass rat. I roll a d20, and I have 3 duplicates. I need a 6 or higher to make it attack a duplicate.
Okay. Alright.
So that attack. Thank you, mirror image. You're already useful.
The rat just bites the leg off of one of
My dupes.
One of your dupes.
Oh, thank you.
That refreshes
you're
my entire
dupeless.
screen whenever I do that, though. That's weird. All right, the one that was the one behind you. The one
Okay.
in front of you has pack tactics, so he has advantage on his attack.
Oh god.
You're being swarmed by giant rats.
Damn. Alright, so now I have 2. I have to roll an 8 or higher.
Okay.
Okay, so he also tears up a duplicate.
Yep, another duplicate goes down.
I am liking this mirror image spell already, though. That's absorbed some damage.
Got your money's worth so far.
Yeah.
And then the 2 that are attacking Tim. I don't think a 13's going to hit.
Of course, Tim's gonna get the low hits.
Does that one have pack tactics?
Oh, boy.
God damn it! What the fuck, rats?
These rats. You're
3 of your rats rolled like 17.
I
or
know.
higher.
How many times
God.
get hit with an AC of 19?
Are you going to
You
get...
just invite that shit, man. I'm telling you, it's the semi-automatic, automatic weapon conundrum. Like,
You've been critted on more times so far than I think anybody I've seen. It's
anybody in the history of D&D.
That's right.
Did those rats have pack tactics too?
Yes, they did.
All the bottom ones, because they're all fucking near each other. Damn.
All right. It is the goblin's turn.
It's a good thing we killed the ones on the bottom, because otherwise you guys would be dealing with them in the tunnels right now.
Yeah, you'd have goblins behind you. The goblin nearest him will take a swing at him. There's only one goblin left. And this one will scrape against the wood, but do nothing.
He gets a splinter.
That's right. And
Goes on to a different life.
yes, yeah. And we're back up to Corinne.
Anybody have a sleep spell?
Nope, didn't take it.
Oh, man. Well, just start nuking these rats, I guess. I don't know. Oh, we tried using your twin spell thing.
We didn't
On the
actually
first
do it
round, but-
though because we determined that you could do it after you cast a spell, and the spell didn't hit. So
The spell didn't hit, yeah. But it's probably a solid strategy.
Wait, so you did what? Why didn't you use it before?
so we determined that what you could do is you can roll a spell, And then you can do your twin spell or your empower spell if you want to after you roll the spell.
Okay.
So you can see like what the hit number is.
And then if I cast that, I really can't take any other action, right? Like
you can move. You can move.
Yeah,
your
I
30
just
feet, but-
moved. Like my lightning breath, that's like one of my
That's an
things
action.
on the. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That
I
one might
think
be
we
good,
should. Yeah, but like all these guys are in the way
Yeah.
now too.
That's true. It's your buddies.
We have like
Yeah.
the perfect formation for lightning breath in your position.
Right.
Just hit all of us.
Yeah, I know. We didn't spread that out very well.
Sacrifices must be made.
Oh god.
Bryce is gonna peek around the corner and go, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Okay, yeah, so I guess I want to try to cast mirror image then.
Okie doke.
Or
Mirror image is up.
okay.
Your duplicates appear around you. The rats don't know what to think. Now there's multiples of many people. Halfred.
Can I shoot through the cloud?
You can. It's not
Okay.
obscuring your
As
vision.
long
very
as
much.
that. Okay. I'll get out, stand in it.
Move to get through the
All right.
cloud?
What?
You could, but as soon as you enter the cloud, you're going to have to roll the Constitution save.
Shit. Okay.
What if I walk back out of it though?
I mean, it'll be just the one Constitution save.
As soon as you enter it.
Yeah, it's as soon as you enter.
But if I fail and I'm blinded, and I walk out.
You could, but you'd still be blinded.
Ah.
It would be
That's
in your
okay.
eyes.
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna
Does
shoot
it
at
make
Mark
it-
again.
Who are you
My
shooting?
longbow.
Okay.
Heart.
Okay.
Yeah, keep
longbow?
on that guy.
Just repeating my hunter's mark.
Okay. 4. That's negative.
Damn.
Bounces off one of the metal plates. You roll a 3. That's what happens when you roll a 3.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Kazan,
Oh man.
you are surrounded.
I know. I might need to cast my other defensive spell. How badly injured does Hark look?
Pretty bad. Maybe not on death's door, but he's bleeding in a few places.
Other option is I could try to do my dissonant whispers on him, which would give attacks opportunity for me and Tim if he fails, and do some damage, which would be nice. So let's try and do that, I think.
Okay.
So I'm going to reach into his mind. And
Don't like what you see.
yeah, attempt to make him see all the bad things he's done. Ah,
Okay.
that's terrible damage.
Wait, what?
Wow.
Oh, it's got a -1.
Yes.
So it does that much damage, and he has to move.
He takes the full 11 damage, and he has to
Use its
move.
reaction.
He has to use his reaction to move as far as your speed allows away from me, which, because he's using a reaction to move, triggers attacks of opportunity for anybody
Right.
around him.
Okay, so you go into his mind, you do the whispers, and you see just a little bit of blood come out of his nose, and then a little bit of blood coming out of the sides of his eyes, and he looks at you, just his eyes get huge, and he turns and just runs this direction, or not behind the rat, he runs over here. Whoops.
All right, Tim, let's
And
whack him.
you guys can both get your attacks for opportunity.
Yes!
God damn it. All right.
Yes! Fuck
Tim-
you!
Tim.
Empowered by what he has seen.
Raises up his mace and just goes, ah.
Max damage and minimum damage.
Yeah, as he's running, you catch him with your glaive, and he just topples over. You don't see his face. He just goes toppling forward.
This is for the people of Nightstone.
Tim.
He is gonna telepathically send to the other goblin, and he's like, "You want to end up like him, like you were bots?"
Hark! I love you!
Damn it!
I'll avenge your death!
The loyal concubine.
Alright, as my bonus action, I'll use Spiritual Weapon on the rat
Okay, the one
Reach
below.
those rats.
on the left.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him.
Alright.
The leech latches on and
It's so
takes
terrifying.
takes a big chunk out of the rat.
Then I'll bash the rat to my south.
All right.
Your floating leech is more effective.
Yeah, that does not hit. You catch some stray rock along the cave wall instead.
I was just so impressed by the Kazan's display of psychicness.
Bryces.
These rats are gonna fuck me up though. These rats take it down.
They're about to. Yeah.
Alright, so I can only see the rat.
Okay. That's the rat that Tim hit.
Damn it.
Firebolt goes flying.
Uh-huh.
The rat's turn. The top rat is going to attack Kazan.
I also burned both my spells in 2 rounds. I'm just gonna cast this again so I know what I'm rolling. 11 or higher.
Okay.
I have 1 left. No, I don't.
He bites the real you right in the thigh.
That's the real me. 4 damage.
Yeah. And the rest of the rats are going to attack with advantage due to their pack tactics. The 2 are going to address the 4 Dragonborn that just ran up on them. So both of these 2 are going to attack Corinne.
Okay.
So you just have to roll a d20, right? Just a straight d20?
Okay.
Is that it? 3 dupes, roll
Yeah.
6 or higher. Okay.
Yeah,
yes.
6 or higher.
Yeah. All right. So one of your dupes takes the hit.
Duplicates of the real MVPs.
Yeah, they are so far. The other rat's going to bite you as well. Would you roll that d20 again?
Fucking rats, man.
Yeah, these rats are having a field day. All right, that's your second duplicate. Yeah, these duplicates have absorbed a large amount of damage so
A
far.
lot. Yeah. The duplicates plus Tim. 1 epic
Yep.
rat bite.
And the rat below Tim will attack Tim.
Here it comes.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
I mean,
God.
rats chew through wood, right? That's what's happening.
And metal?
And metal. I don't know.
Cyber drafted rats.
Okay.
You know what you need is duplicates. Apparently that's the real defense.
The remaining goblin has seen that Kazan has stabbed her master in the back, and she's going to run at Kazan and swing her sword at him.
Die! For Hark!
Ineffective. Yep. All right, Kryn, it's your turn again.
Okay. So, let's see. So I'm just gonna use Shocking Grasp on this rat right in front of me.
Okay.
Are any of the rats injured?
That one is.
Okay.
Tim's leech took a chunk out of that one.
Go leech. Heyo.
And lightning fries that critter.
She's the other Jedi. Just using the lightning.
Yeah, lightning everywhere.
Or Sith, I guess I should say.
Okay, Halfred.
Alfred feels like he understands these rats and their pack tactics. He's gonna shoot the one with leech above it.
Okay.
Use the leech as a targeting system.
And
Alfred,
Nope.
you had that one awesome shot of
Yeah.
yep. He's active.
Just hell. Kazan, your turn again.
I will work on. Well, I'm locked in with the goblin. Let's go with the goblin.
Goblin's trying to cut you down. Yep, that's what happens. And you take its head off.
Never losing the cowl over his eyes. Just
Hark is dead. Tim, your turn.
Alright, my floating leech will attack that rat.
Go, floating leech. I'm gonna move him.
Holy!
I'm gonna move him right here.
Holy shit. That thing is putting in the work.
Yeah, leech takes a chunk out of that rat.
That was an awesome spell.
And
Nice.
I'll mace that same rat.
All right. You finish the rat off.
Here you go. You plus the leech.
Yeah.
We're full human beings.
There's 2 rats left up here.
Yes. It's getting very crowded in that cave. There's just
Yeah, it is.
bodies
Body.
everywhere. Verisis.
Well, I can't see anybody.
No, you can't.
Cool.
You'd have to move through the cloud.
Yeah. How long does it take for this damn cloud to dissipate again?
It's a minute. It will go away in
Ah.
a minute.
Go all the way back and then all the way down the other end. We probably should have come in at 2 entrances. It would have been smart.
Um.
Oh, well.
Just close your eyes. Walk through.
Yeah, can I do that? Hold my breath and close my eyes.
It won't help. You'll still have to roll the Constitution saving throw.
I think specifically the DM's guide says on all those things, like,
Yeah.
no, the player cannot just like hold their breath or close their eyes throughout these things.
All
Parentheses,
right.
you sons of bitches.
Constitution saving throw, right?
Yep.
What is the roll?
12.
14 it is.
Yep.
There you go.
Blink
That's
back.
10,
Blink back
Wipe
the
that
gas.
shit out of your eyes. Move on.
20. So am I out of it right here?
You are.
Okay. Alrighty. So we got a rat left, pretty much, right? A couple rats.
Couple rats.
Yeah.
Alright. I've got... Alright, so we'll go with this one first.
Else?
Chaos. 17. That is going to... Are you turning the lower or the top rat?
This one.
Okay. That is going to murderize that rat.
I'm
However...
waiting for that time, but it actually does roll doubles and I can bounce it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how often that'll happen.
However, the exertion of running through the gas cloud
God damn it, Bryce.
and then immediately firing off such strong magics has dropped your control considerably. I'm going to need you to
shit.
roll a D100, please.
I tried to get Halford to move. It's not my fault.
You crave this power.
25.
I don't even know what that is.
An eye appears on your forehead for the next minute. During that time, you have advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight.
Yes!
Third eye.
I have gained a third eye!
It's gonna be scary looking if I just turn around and look at you.
Suddenly, she's got a third eye blinking
Just
back.
3 eyes.
What?
What?
She's a witch.
Is there something on my? Is there something on my face? Where?
That also murdered the rat, by the way.
So does she get her Tides of Chaos back?
Yes, she does.
Excellent.
The final rat is going to bite at Kazan.
Get on, rat fucker.
It does not seem to know. 13?
Let's find out.
Let's find
I need
out.
a 11 or higher. That's the last duplicate.
All right.
Mirror image, you were amazing.
Yeah, it saved your life, I think. Okay. The goblins are dead. Corinne, you're up.
Okay, so
The only thing left.
there's just this one rat
Just this
left?
one rat. Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's been
Cool.
biting me the whole damn time.
Just biting at
Tearing
his
apart my
legs.
duplicates.
Better you than Tim.
I mean, Tim has gotten his fair share of bites. Tim actually has, like, chunks of him missing, I think.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to fist that dead rat over there to get it back.
Okay, I'm just gonna shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay. No, you won't. The crossbow bolt goes flying.
Be the super rat at the end.
Yep, it's gonna kill you all. Halfred,
Survive the entire pound.
Alfred needs to redeem himself.
from behind the cloud of gas.
I mean, I guess no one really knows what he's doing, so
They don't- no one's seen the arrows and are just gone.
Halfway back to town by now.
I will change my hunter's mark to that rat.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Jesus,
Wow.
dude.
Just, yeah.
Tim's real estate went up and yours went down.
I blame the cloud. The cloud makes it
Yeah.
difficult to see.
Trying to shoot through.
Kazan, you're up again.
Alright. Turn his blade to the rat. God damn!
Yeah, you hit everything with that.
3 in a row of 20 plus, I think.
Yep, and
Yeah,
you
you
just slice that rat.
Good for you.
But Alfred's back behind the cloud, just
Take this
cursing.
away from me.
Can't even do what I do best.
And with that, hostilities have ceased. You are now just in a cave full of bodies. We can take a short break right now. We can come back with the aftermath of this fight.
Yay!
Probably good timing.
All right, so we'll be back in a moment.
I'd like to spend a minute recovering my arrows.
I'll let you do that. I'll make you roll, but I'll let you do that.
Do I only get half back if I succeed, or?
I'm gonna say that on an average roll, like, unless you do really bad or really well, you'll get half back. But if you do really bad or really well, you may get more or less.
Okay.
Okay, I think we are coming back. Are we coming back? Everybody looks
And then-
back.
The physical or metaphysical?
Back.
check?
Corn's on the phone.
Okay.
So Raymond's not frozen for anybody else?
Nope.
It is
Not-
for me.
Nope.
Probably our Wi-Fi.
He's not making it into your household.
He's currently waving.
Yep.
I told him to turn his camera off and on, and he came back like for a second and then immediately froze.
Weird. We had well, I mean, obviously we had a similar problem in Roll20, but we had lots of other problems in Roll20.
Yeah.
I find that if I minimize my Skype window for half a second and then bring it back up, everyone unfreezes.
Okay.
Because Raymond's fan is now moving again.
How you know?
That's how you know. Watch the fan. All right. So you guys are in a room with a bunch of bodies. Halfred, you note you have pressed your back against the wall here to fire arrows, and you do note that the wall your back is pressed against is slightly odd. It's a very, very rounded boulder that seems to be covering a tunnel.
Secret passage.
I'd like to recover my arrows first.
Okay. How many arrows did you fire?
4.
All right. Roll a dexterity check. You're able to recover 3 arrows.
I feel like that was totally random.
I'd like to talk to the prisoner.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there too.
Hold on,
You guys
guys.
can loot
There's
the
like a
bodies.
boulder here that looks like it's covering up a tunnel.
All right, there's a living person up here.
The woman. All right, so let's see.
Need to loot the bodies too.
At the north end of the cave is a smaller cave where a prisoner is cowering in the back of the nearly 6-foot high larder. As you approach, she sort of gets up. She seems quite tired and malnourished. And she says, "Oh, thank you so much for rescuing me. I watched them feed Adra to those rats. It was terrible."
It's like Sin City up in here.
I'm sure he was about to feed me next, either to the rats or to those brutes that brought me here.
Does this look like the tiefling woman?
No. The tiefling woman, they said died in the... No, I'm sorry. Yeah. They said
She was like the first taken, I think.
She was the first. Yeah, she was one of the first taken. She doesn't. Neither one of these people look like her. No.
All right.
This is a human woman, fairly young, maybe 25. She introduces herself as Daphne Featherstone, and she says something very similar to Morak. She says, "I knew the lady would send help."
Yeah, about that. Not so much.
What? What are you talking about?
Giants killed her.
That's not possible. And she breaks out into just sobs and is just crying profusely right now.
I just look at Kaz like, I'm not good with people.
He just shakes his head.
If I
Usually
can't
if you
call
pat-
you out of something, I'm not good with you.
Usually, if you pat them on the back and say there, they tend to feel better.
Kazan will motion. He's like, just help them loot the bodies. Kazan will kneel down next to the woman and explain that. Basically, what he explained to Morak, that they just came to the city. They saw a town. They saw they'd been attacked by giants. There were a bunch of goblin looters there. He just explains the last couple of sessions, essentially. They came, they went to the keep, they talked to those people, they saw the lady had died, but there were some guards left. fought off the Zentarium.
She doesn't seem
He'll
to care.
leave out the dragon.
Okay. She doesn't seem to care about anything past the lady dying. She, in between sobbing breaths, she explains.
He's mainly telling you to just do it like in a very calming, soothing voice, just to try to like calm her down.
You're able to get between like crying breaths that she was the lady's lady in waiting. She was her personal servant, and she is fairly inconsolable about hearing that the lady has died.
Hopper says, if it makes you feel better, her position's opened up.
That makes her cry. That makes her cry more. That doesn't help at all.
Kazan will, at that point, reach into her mind very gently and with a very soothing but firm voice and say, please calm yourself, young woman. You are going to be needed to help put your town back together. They're going to need strong helpers and citizens, and we're going to need to get you back there.
Okay, doing that.
You are destined. You have survived this long that we have come. You are destined to help the town of Nightstone.
Roll a persuasion check. All right. You put those words in her mind, and she she doesn't really stop crying, but she does. She's not like suffocating herself anymore or hyperventilating.
Good Lord.
And now she's just sort of quietly crying, and she sort of nods, and she sort of follows you as you exit the larder area, but she doesn't really say much. She's just sort of quietly following you, crying to herself.
Okay. As we walk out, Kazan will quietly tell everyone that Daphne here was, she was another Nightstone resident that was the next on the chopping block that we managed to prevent, so.
Yeah.
Yay for us.
In terms of loot, there's not a whole lot on anybody else. The goblins were carrying nothing. The rats were obviously carrying nothing. The only thing really of note here.
Did you draw the arrows?
Come this way.
Yeah.
He's got like chalk out there.
He was scraping arrows into the ground. Except whenever he got to the rat, it got some blood on it. So
Yeah.
why those are red
Using
arrows.
rat blood.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Just a little reminder.
Little dungeon art.
The only thing really of note that any of them are carrying is Hark's mace. That is decidedly magical in nature. You would have to attune yourself to it to learn the details of its properties.
We never saw him use it.
He didn't even
No,
use it, yeah.
he never got to use it.
I think his first round he threw the thing, and then I might have mind fucked him the second round. I don't remember when.
I think you made him run
Yeah.
before he got to go again. And you guys just blasted him down before everybody else, so yeah.
Players are pretty good about taking away those bosses.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the mace. It's kind of a wicked looking thing. Like I said, it's got the head of the mace is stone, and it's like thin sheets of stone and humanoid looking bone, and there's little teeth inlaid around the edges of the head of the mace, and there's brightly colored feathers decorating it.
Kazan will nod at Tim, seeing as how Tim took several decidedly hefty blows from the rats. Like, you
Tim
could use
whistles.
a better mace, my friend.
It's a mighty fine looking weapon you got there. Shame for us to go to waste. Alright, I'll take the mace.
Okie doke. That is all that is in that room in terms of loot.
Well, Halfred, show us where the real loot is.
Yeah, so what Halfred found is
You said he has to attune to the mace to figure it out?
yes. A large, smoothly rounded rock fills this low 4-foot diameter tunnel. That is what you see there.
Look how
I'm just
smooth
gonna
this
back
rock
up
is.
because I know I'm not strong enough to even help.
Alfred's just obsessed with the smoothness of the rock.
Go on.
Like a baby's bottom.
All right, Alfred, what have you found? Why are you staring at this rock and drawing arrows? We saved someone back there.
You did? Where is she?
He's amongst the corpses somewhere.
She's with Corin back in the back. Looking at the dead woman's body and crying more.
Oh, damn it.
Who's strong? Push this boulder out of the way. Anybody?
Is it a strength check?
Anybody
Fairly
could try.
strong.
Anybody could try to push a boulder. Yeah,
+2.
it's fairly smooth.
I have a +3, but I did terrible.
Yes.
Kazan is weary from that battle.
You do feel the boulder move a little bit like it's supposed to roll out of the way, but it doesn't because you're not strong enough. With someone else, I'd take a shot at it. Alfred, your little halfling.
All right.
Kazan frowns awkwardly.
He's got leverage.
That's right.
Don't worry, you loosened it for me.
Kazan goes to the corner and starts doing push-ups vigorously.
By the power of Archimedes.
Stronger than I thought.
Yeah, you push the boulder and it sort of just rolls into a
Good job, Alfred. You finally hit something.
a spot kind of behind the entrance where it feels like it's supposed to end up as a sort of door. This cave has an 8-foot ceiling and contains a grass pellet, next to which rests a battered wooden chest with a rusty lock.
Wait a minute. Where's the person who put this boulder here?
It looks like you could roll the boulder back into position from the outside.
Let's open this chest.
All right, you touch the lock and it pretty much just falls off. It's just for show only. The rusty lock falls apart. Inside, you see the following: 12 gold pieces, 55 silver pieces, 87 copper pieces.
Alfred is our documancer.
That's right, documancer. A
From
match.
the Acquisitions Inc. podcast.
Is it? That's, yeah.
The C team, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A matching pair of silver salt and pepper shakers.
Ooh.
A bloodstained leather.
Finally, decent ration.
Add some spices to our life.
That's right.
That's right.
Or our ration.
But there's no salt in the shakers.
Oh.
No.
There's pepper in the other one, but there's no salt in the other one.
Kazan's sodium levels are too high.
A bloodstained leather case containing a complete set of thieves' tools.
Oh,
A
I'm
holy
Yeah.
symbol carved from wood and inlaid with gold.
I'll be the judge of that.
Looks kind of fancy.
What does this symbol look like?
I don't know. You can roll a religion
It
check.
says a holy symbol.
Well, there's a name, and you can roll out a religion check to see if you know what the symbol is.
Kazan's not very learned.
Okay.
Anything else?
And a potion. The red in the potion's liquid. It's a clear liquid, and there's little red dots in it that continuously expand from tiny beads to larger blobs, and then back to tiny beads again.
Could be a potion of hugeness. Let me get the Dungeon Master's guide. I can look at it.
Asshole. You can look all
That's
this.
right.
You can look all this up if you wanted
I
to.
could look all the loot up. Excellent. Somebody was.
And that is what is in this little room here. You surmise
hard to
that it was
split.
Hark's bedroom.
Only he had a bedroom. Nobody else.
Nope, nobody else did.
I'll take the thieves' tool and forego any monetary compensation.
I'll take the salt and pepper shaker.
Write down page 32. on the salt and pepper shaker and the holy symbol. Whoever takes that.
Tim, do you want the holy symbol? I don't. Hasn't
Let me
just
try a
shown us
religion check on it.
Okay. You don't
It's
know.
made gold.
It does have gold in it though. It's a wooden symbol, but
God damn it.
it's got like.
Hasn't just remembers he saw this somewhere.
I don't know anything about this goddess. It's
Probably
like,
just saw somebody wearing it. He actually doesn't know what it is.
it is a
It
holy
has the same
symbol.
Proficiency
He
and
saw it on a T-shirt.
That's right.
intelligence.
It's a holy symbol of the goddess Sylvanas. And I would have to look up anything else that we wanted to ask about Sylvanas.
Kazan would prefer not to sport holy symbol. He probably could sell it.
Sylvanas is a male, the forest father, the god of nature.
What
Alfred,
tells me.
Yes.
do you want a
What?
forest father symbol?
Sure. Page 32 as well.
Yes.
Can I try to identify the potion?
Yeah, roll an Arcana check.
Can
You don't know.
Somebody else identify the
Somebody
potion?
else can try.
Kazan will hold it up and look around.
Anybody know
Anybody
what this
know
is?
something about potions?
Bryce
I do.
does.
Good lord.
That is a potion of growth.
That is going in my backpack.
Wait, why do you need to grow?
It's
Because
for
I
facial
figured
hair.
out what it is. I have to make my eyeball bigger.
A goblin says.
Our goblin narrator chimes in. When you drink this potion,
I'm not quite dead.
He's bleeding out of the ground.
body's on the floor and starts talking. Like, what the fuck?
What? Why?
Alright, then Bryces is leaving the room because she's done with everything else. She could care less about the rest of her stuff.
Alright, wait, so who's getting the money? Who are we splitting the money up?
Not me.
Looks like
I'll
three-
take money. I
Yeah,
haven't taken
Warren
anything
Tim.
else.
It's like three ways because Kazan, Tim, and Corin didn't take anything.
So the enlarge goes from medium to large until the spell ends. You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Your weapon also grows and does 1d4 extra damage. So that'll be good for our mage.
Who said I was going to be the one to actually use it? It's just going in my backpack.
I want you to just like throw it at somebody and have them grow big. Enlarge, motherfucker.
I'm going to throw it
Or,
at Tim in the middle of a fight next time.
So I can
Or
make
you can
more
spike
human.
somebody's drink with it.
That's right, yeah. Make them grow large.
What other things can we spike with the potion of growth?
So
One
if
of
you guys...
Tim's leeches.
It
Yes!
fills the
Extra
room.
large leech.
Tim, I got a brilliant idea for a leech.
Yes.
I have this potion. It will
Done.
become gigantic.
Already gave it to him.
So
Wait, how are we doing the money?
the three of you that didn't take any items, which is Kazan, Tim, and Corinne,
Get the mace.
Oh, you did get a mace. Well,
I did. As I say, I got a pretty sweet mace, and I
all right.
probably don't need anything else.
Well, then you guys, Kazan and Corinne, you get 6 gold. What is that? 27 silver with 1 left over. And 43 copper with 1 left over.
So I'm going to go back and start talking to the chick again, and low whispers asking her if she knew anything about the Nightstone.
Sorry, how much silver did you say? I already forgot.
7?
27.
Okay.
27, yes.
You know, I bet we could all hole up in here and put the boulder back and sleep.
It's like a 10 by 10 room.
That would be pretty tight quarters. And Daphne does not seem enthused about that idea.
Would you let us short rest again after this battle before taking on the blob?
There doesn't seem to be any threats around you right now. You absolutely could try.
Because Tim took some fucking hits, and I blew through all my spells.
Yeah, you could certainly try.
I'm a halfling. I only take half the space.
But I thrash at night, so if you...
I do.
I don't think the Dragonborn will fit in there.
Kazan doesn't want to sleep in there. It's like got that stank of goblin all over it. Although this room is
Alright,
also
well, if
covered
you get
in
attacked
corpses.
during your rest, don't blame me.
So I'm still trying to ask the chick if she remembers anything about the Nightstone.
She didn't know anything at all about the Nightstone. She says she spent most of her time in the keep. She said the lady required pretty constant attention. I didn't mind it at all. She was very nice. She starts crying again and is unresponsive to any further questions.
God damn it.
She is kind of a basket case.
Not all.
Do you think she'll make it
all
out of
this
this?
can be adventures.
I would know it, not go with my alignment, what I was about to say.
Do you think she can make it on her own? Good luck, lady.
Alfred keeps it to himself.
Yeah,
I
you
say
guys can short rest. Are you doing
Yeah.
it in Hark's cave?
Oh, Heather said her computer just crashed.
Uh-oh.
Said restart.
All right.
So our cameras may be jacked up for a second.
The amount of time it's going to take me to fix them. It's probably about the time she'd get back.
Probably.
So I'm not going to fix them.
Well, we need to set up one of those
Alternate.
second overlay, just for temporary.
Tim, you're very wise. Thank you for joining me.
Three. You do have 2 hit dice at level 1. There you go.
F3, right?
Yeah, you do have
So
3.
just
You guys level 3.
Short rest chilling in here.
Yep.
Yeah, with 3. I'm just gonna do the free 1d3 roll.
Okay.
So I thankfully took very little damage. 1 more hit point. How we doing on spells?
Doing
Can
okay.
Tim
At
attune
50%?
during the short? Can he attune during the short?
Oh,
rest?
yeah, we did short rest.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Tim,
Oh, awesome.
the
Check out
mace.
that mace, son.
The mace.
Teeth.
Its name
Tim,
is
can I touch
Soul
it?
Eater.
Soul Eater.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool.
When you
Tim
inflict,
needs a soul.
Wait, is this gonna turn Tim into some kind of evil demon sucker?
I know. Do we
We've done a
trust
terrible
construct?
thing.
We trust a construct with a power like this?
We're gonna find out.
it is a mace that does 1d6 bludgeoning damage. When you inflict damage and the target has less than 10 health remaining, you feel the bones in the mace begin rattling, aching to claim the target. You may choose to inflict an additional 1d10 psychic damage to both yourself and your target.
What?
We need to pull out 10 health.
Oh.
Whenever you kill a creature with Soul Eater, you gain 1d10 temporary hit points.
Wow, that's cool.
This
Nice.
mace is also cursed.
No way.
The dark magic that powers its weapon prevents it from dealing non-lethal damage no matter how much you try not to kill your target.
Wow. You can only kill people.
I'm gonna step out of this hole now.
So what was the last part? What does it do?
The second ability or the curse?
The curse.
It cannot deal non-lethal damage.
Basically, you have to kill your target.
If you
You
kill
can't
it, if you
hold
kill a
back.
creature with it, it is dead. The mace will consume its soul and it is dead.
You said when a creature's below 10 health, I can choose to do the...
1d10 psychic
1d10.
damage.
Okay.
Now, do you roll? Does it do the same on both, or do you roll it twice?
No, same on both.
But then if you kill it, then you get a 1d10 of temporary hit points.
Yep, and that's a new roll.
Just when you use that ability, or all the time? when
All the
you-
time. Anytime you kill anyone with the Soul Eater, you get 1d10 temporary hit points.
That's pretty cool. Now, I do know that it states temporary hit points never add, they only replace.
Oh man, I was gonna say you could just save the last one for.
I think that's written in there. So,
Yeah.
because I read about my spell has temporary hit points, but whenever you gain temporary hit points, they just replace the last temporary hit points you had. They don't add up. Which means you could technically go down in temporary hit points if you had more and then replaced them with less, I guess.
That just.
Be nifty though.
Tim is gonna be a different person by then.
It's eating souls.
Yes. Good souls. Well, hopefully not good souls, but
Yeah.
bad souls. I know. What if there's like something where it just starts making him kill everybody? It's just so hungry for a soul that hadn't eaten one in a while.
Kill something.
It goes for the closest soul.
Oh no, my soul.
You didn't even get a chance. The idea was Hark was going to heal himself off of one of his rats, but he never got a chance to do that.
By killing his own rat?
Yeah,
Oh man.
he would do it.
We start talking about that. I wonder if Hark would have killed one of his own rats.
So does that mean can he kill one of his own leeches?
The leeches are not player
The leeches don't have hit
characters.
points.
Yeah.
Maybe Tim will start carrying around rats in his little pocket.
It's terrible. Just pull a rat
I need
out,
help.
smash it.
Murdering small woodland critters.
I mean, he's got space in his body to store little creatures.
Does he? You don't know what's in there. All right.
He could just kill something with 1 hit point and gain 1d10.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah.
He'll start killing insects.
Well,
Oh, Chris froze for me too.
oh really? Do
All's
Heather's
dropping
trick.
like flies.
Do Heather's trick. Minimize and maximize. See if that brings everyone back.
Does not. I don't know why Skype is being.
Suddenly being weird. Yeah, it's.
I think the problem is it's forced me to use the Windows 10 one now.
Oh, is it?
Did not have problems before that.
I don't know if Heather's back or not.
Can you invite her?
I did. Or tried to.
Okay. Assume we'll head back to the entrance or the middle part, I guess.
Yeah, so yes, nothing else here in this area that you're in. Kazan, you do see a little area to your south here, but it just looks like a little room. Doesn't look like much of anything. The way that Snigbat pointed you to fight the blob
The blob.
was down to your southeast now.
What are we going to do about this woman?
She's following you around until you tell her to do something else.
Probably leave her in the middle.
He's on the same loading screen, so I'm coming down here.
What do you mean the loading screen?
It's saying I don't know what the hell happened.
Are you not coming back?
Not on that computer.
Alright, Chris, you're gonna need to fix the webcams.
Oh, okay. She's not coming back. I will.
Well, unfortunately, Chris and Raymond are both frozen on mine. I haven't done that.
How about if we put this woman inside this little room and push the boulder back? We'll come back for her.
Where am I?
She does not like that idea, but she has no light source, and she's terrified of being left in the cave.
Let's
I can leave you with a ration. and
put her at the
pepper on it.
entrance of the cave, where the light is.
Okay, you can do that. She kind of expresses some reservation about that as well, but she will do it. But she's scared.
How about this?
Can I attempt to
Come with
calm
us.
her down?
Yeah.
Alfred puts his hand on her shoulder and says, there.
Halfred, roll a persuasion check.
There.
It kind of works. She seems slightly better. She says, "You'll be back soon, though, right? I don't want to be left out here long. There were goblins in this cave not minutes ago. Look at their bodies."
It says you're on Roll20.
You started it so good.
Shoot. But
Oh, boy.
she will. Shoot, where's Raymond? To the right of Michelle. She will stay there.
I was just kidding. You can come with us. I was just kidding. Just try not to cry, please.
she cries a little bit and says, "Okay."
Go. Somebody's moving. Go. I have to have my tea later.
Okay. So you guys are Eric
Cutting into my tea
Kazan.
time.
Kazan is looking into a tunnel that extends out to the east from this main cavern. Can't see much in the tunnel. Looks just like the other tunnels.
This ooze could fucking come out of anywhere.
Good.
All right. I want to like perceive every step in the way to try to have this thing not get the jump on us.
Okay. Roll a perception check. Okay. You extend down this tunnel. The walls are even wetter than the wetness that was normally on all the walls. But you don't seem to sense anything down this tunnel thus far. No movement and no sound. I will bring Bryce's.
And the woman.
And the woman. Wait, is the woman not? Are you guys bringing her with her? Bringing her with you? Or?
Let's try to leave her like at the entrance to here at least. She doesn't need to go into these tunnels.
Right next to the dead ogre body.
She's safer there than in this fucking ooze-filled tunnel.
She sits down next to one of the ogre bodies and just starts crying some more.
What did I tell you? You know, goblins are attracted to the sound of crying, so...
Damn it. Stop that.
That it doesn't help.
Shh.
I
Terrible.
shall not shed a tear then.
He tells her that.
Keep perceiving.
Okay, you're fine so far. You don't have to roll another check. The walls are pretty narrow here, but Nothing so far. Tim,
Yes.
rising up from the middle of the floor in this slight opening is a particularly large stalagmite, fully 10
Touch
feet,
it.
fully 10 feet tall, riddled with 4-inch wide holes that bore down into the rock.
I bet that shit oozes out of there.
But you can
This could be a tome.
You can detect nothing outside of that.
Stand back and shoot shit at it. Throw a fucking fireball down there or something.
They're 4-inch wide holes. You'd be very hard pressed to get a firebolt down into one of them.
What if
Your
you're
fire-
right next to it and you just
Yeah,
put your
hose.
hand-
Right into the thing.
Just spit down it.
Yeah, anybody could try to.
But how the fuck do we coax an ooze out? How do I sound like I could make a sound like a wounded goblin or something?
Why do you think the ooze is here?
It eats things.
No, why do you think the ooze is here?
Oh, I don't know, because it's the only thing in the room. It's a
You do
large
see- you do
thing
s-
with fucking holes in it that go down deep. It could ooze out of those holes.
You do see a tunnel leading off farther to the east into the darkness, and a tunnel leading to the southwest that also extends into the darkness.
Try and make some noises and coax this thing out.
All right.
Okay.
I'll bang Soul Eater against the wall.
Okay.
I'm gonna make the minor illusion of a like wounded goblin, like right here. It's like on the ground.
All right. Are you moving it anywhere, or is it just right there?
I don't think I can move this one. It's at least
Oh,
like
okay.
a static image.
All right. Nothing happens. Your goblin illusion stays there, and the room is still.
Oh fuck! I guess we have to explore the tunnels then. Still think that fucking thing is in there.
So where does it look like that tunnel leads to the right?
It just extends well into the darkness. If you were to walk down it about a quarter of a mile, you would come out on the side of the hill.
Hmm.
A small entrance to the caves.
So if we had gone this way, you just fight the ooze and then come inside.
Can I bang on the slag? Might.
You can. You bang on the stalagmite. and
Tim wants to use Soul Eater on everything.
nothing happens.
Can I peek around this corner here?
Sure. You see a small waterfall pouring from an 8-foot-high ceiling forms a pool here. Growing all along the southeast wall is a patch of green mushrooms.
Oh,
Poison mushrooms. Let's
Identify
go.
those mushrooms, Ranger.
food. Yeah, can I identify these mushrooms?
You also rolled perception, Raymond. As you walk into this room, you happen to right above you see a little, looks like a little blackness on the roof of the cave, and it immediately pulls back into the roof of the cave, and you don't see where it goes. What the rest of the party sees, though, is the stalagmite begins moving, and A black liquid begins oozing out of the holes.
I fucking called it.
In the
I did my best banging.
Yeah, you did.
in the stalagmite.
We need to send the halfling as bait, I guess.
Oh, that's a big
Oh.
guy.
Whoa!
I don't see anything.
And
Green mushrooms.
Tim just becomes covered in ooze.
A large black shape.
Tim is the ooze.
To ooze is back.
He turns on the party.
We missed you, yeah. Now he's Venom fucking construct.
He gives a racket. Holy moly! It
And
has 2 heads.
the inky black liquid fills the tunnel to where the people on one side of the ooze cannot see the people on the other. It is fully covering this tunnel, and small arm-like appendages start coming out from the thing and extending towards you.
Adam's gonna call it Alfred! I think we found it!
And I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Holy moly!
Need to do the webcams again.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Our initiative luck ran out a little bit. 16, damn.
Okay, give me just a second to fix the OBS, and then we will begin.
Tim, I need you to find out if hitting this thing hurts me.
What?
I need you to connect with it and then figure out if it damages you, and that will tell me if I need to actually swing at it or not.
What?
Which kind of pudding is this?
Some of you are very close, and some of you are very far off. It's weird how this happens.
Huh. What are we doing
Okay, I'm fixing OBS. Now I'm done.
Oh. Gotcha.
Now, Kryn, it is your turn.
So can I cast the mirror image again as my 2nd level spell?
Sure. Does
Okay.
mirror image do anything as a 2nd level spell, or is it just the same?
No, I meant like it's a 2nd level spell, but I can cast it twice, right? Like I've used it once already.
You've got.
If you have the spell slots
if you
for
got-
it, yeah.
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 If you got the spell slot.
Okay, I'm gonna do that again because that was helpful before.
Okay. I gotta stop doing that. You guys are gonna do that for yourselves, because every time I do that, for some reason, my whole screen refreshes. I don't know why.
What?
The number, like typing a number onto one of the icons.
Oh, really?
Like I hit 3 and just the whole, like the page refreshes. Okay. Mirror image. Duplicate yourself. Tim.
I'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
Ooh, again, okay.
Attack that ooze.
Nice.
Where was that leech? I forgot.
Leech.
There it is.
Leech. Leech. Leech.
The leech does take a chunk out of the ooze. Does your spiritual weapon? It's not like a normal weapon, right?
It is not. It's spiritual.
It's spiritual. Okay, never mind.
I can try to look that up real fast.
I mean, yeah, it can't be destroyed by normal means.
Yeah, I don't think so.
However, I don't know if this actually. No, it doesn't.
That's what I need to know. Corrosive, it touches. That's terrible.
The leech. I don't know if the leech has health points or not. Probably not.
Spectral.
Spectral. So the
leech is probably magical. Also.
Yeah. So the black, glossy liquid just sizzles off of the leech and does not do anything. All right. That was a bonus
You
action.
broadcast. You
Tim
broadcast
is
that to us.
about to raise his mace and looks at what just happened. and went,
Your mace is magical though. You do know you are aware of the magical.
We'd
nature.
still take the damage, wouldn't we? The acid
You
damage?
would. You would still take the damage. Just.
Why would I do that? Instead, I'll do Sacred Flame.
I wonder how much dexterity this thing's got.
Just enough.
Just enough.
-3.
Mother, plate is a -3.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know how to describe
Your
how.
giant ooze somehow definitely dodged out of the way. That's right.
Yeah.
Just a hole appears like in one section with the flame.
Yeah.
Zoop. Side.
Corinne.
Although, I don't think I could cast Sacred Flame and the weapon at the same turn, so whatever.
I think you can do cantrips with
Oh, really?
spells. I think you
Okay.
can.
Oh, the one.
I think it's
spell
just.
rule, yeah.
I think it's just spell slots. You can't.
For some reason, in a year and a half, I never remembered.
Yeah.
we were back on that. Yeah. I think we like Misty stepped and then launched spells and shit.
Right.
Hell yeah, we did.
Those were the days. Fast and loose with those rules.
Smoking a cigarette at the same time.
I'm gonna jump out of this lava and immediately cast spells.
Corinne, a section of black ooziness extends out towards you and attempts to slap you, but will not.
Good lord.
Yeah, will not hit. The black inkiness hits the wall beside you, and you hear it sizzle.
God, and he destroys your armor. It's fucking awful.
Gazin, your turn.
Alright, thankfully Kazan has a 10-foot reach on his Psi staff blade. So he is not going to get within acid range. I suppose I could also dissonant whisper its ass.
I assume you shared your knowledge with the rest of us on the same side as you.
Shared which knowledge? Oh, yeah. Just try to shout out, don't get near it, it's full of acid. The leech is... I guess the leech actually didn't get damaged, did it?
No.
Mhm.
Why are you yelling? You have telepathic power.
Only to 30 feet. My stellar weapon attacks have since wimpied out, though.
Well, your weapon does hit. This thing has no armor class.
What?
Let's see. What happens though is you slash it down the middle with your glaive.
He's gonna split. Does my glaive do slashing?
Apparently, that's what it says.
I put that in right. Sure does.
And as you slash the ooze
Damn it.
down the middle, it's
Two. Guys, now there's two oozes.
it splits into two oozes.
God.
Alfred, your turn.
I'm not gonna touch that thing.
Well, if you do shoot it with arrows, you do permanently lose those arrows.
You can now,
What did you do? There's two of them now.
You can now see each other though because the oozes have separated and are not covering the tunnel anymore.
Like, well, it is getting smaller, so keep hitting it. Hopefully it'll get more smaller.
All right. The bottom one.
Oh, he's back.
Boy, yeah, all right.
Slash
13?
form.
And
Right.
7.
And 7. What is that, 20? God damn it. All right.
Yeah.
And that's
Nuke
piercing.
that ooze.
Okay. Yeah. Your arrow just... I don't know how to describe what an arrow does to ooze. Goes through it.
Explodes.
Yeah, explodes through it and takes a chunk of the ooze away.
Less oozy now. Did that not kill one of these?
No.
Oh, crap.
He did some damage to the bottom one, but he's still flailing around with its pseudopods. Brysis, your turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide.
Okay, so I'll just go for the bottom one as well too then.
Okay.
Last first level spell. That's not
Chaos
very
bolts. Well, fortunately,
My 7 hit somehow.
Yeah. This thing has no AC. So is this poison or lightning?
good. Lightning. I have a feeling it's not. Poison would probably do less.
Okay. As your lightning hits it, the energy crackles through the ooze, and you see it separate.
Motherfucker.
Oh my god.
It's still alive? The bottom one's still alive?
Yeah.
Good lord.
Going through cell replication.
That's right. Yep. And neither one of these oozes are very big. They're both very diminished, but there are two of them now. Corinne, your turn.
You gotta have like no life by now.
Okay.
I just see an arrow coming out of the darkness.
So is this Tim right here?
Yes.
Okay.
Surrounded by ooze.
Yep. There's oozes.
Just do it.
We just saw what lightning does to them, though.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, the ooze will do it.
So
Decisions.
what do I do without splitting them into more oozes?
Can we tell if the bottom ones are like...
The bottom ones
Almost.
are barely there. They have been diminished considerably.
I mean, it's
So,
so out of hit points.
And they're both.
I think if they're
Okay.
at a certain size, they can't split anymore.
they
either.
are both small.
Okay.
Also, and yeah.
Okay,
I was
well
gonna
then.
say, freeze them and smash them into hundreds of pieces. You get hundreds of oozes.
Harper said my arrow didn't split them.
No, it didn't.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my lightning breath then on these two guys,
Okay.
like in a straight line.
That's the first one. Second one.
Mm.
All right, those your lightning breath shoots out, and well, you tell me, how does it destroy these two oozes? Because it does.
It just like fries it, so they just kind of drop into a fried ooze ball, like a
Fried ooze ball. Delicious.
like a crab cake, but of ooze.
All right. Eric just lost power. He just texted me.
What is happening over in that house?
I don't know.
Goodness.
All right. Well, maybe they'll come back. Maybe they won't. It's they're powering their houses out. Tim, it's your turn. There's an ooze left.
A new news.
A new news.
Cast. What? I need to. Yep. But yeah. The leech will attack the ooze.
Leech attacks the ooze and sucks a little bit of the ooze out. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how the ooze feels about that.
And I'll cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
There's a thunderstorm in their area.
Oh.
Damn it.
How is this ooze dodging your spells? That's very odd, but it's doing it. Okay. The ooze is going to, one of the pseudopods is going to lash out at Corinne again. Also, I presume ineffectually. Man, he's got the damage, but he's not hitting those hits. It's Kazin's turn. I assume he won't want to slash at the thing again.
Text him.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he won't.
Do you want to divide the ooze again?
Maybe that's how you kill them. Make them small and small until they disappear.
That's right. I'm going to have him just do his Eldritch Blast, because I don't know. Alright, he does 6 damage to the ooze. And cannot push him anywhere because he's up against a wall. Halfred, your turn.
Pops out. Fires another arrow at the ooze.
You guys are lucky this thing has such shit AC.
Yeah. 11
Alright.
damage.
Yep. 11. Oh, okay, yeah.
The Colossus Slayer.
Yeah. Your arrow pierces the ooze, does some more damage. Next up is Brysis. I am going to have her do firebolts. Are people back? Eric's back.
Hello?
Hello.
Sorry,
Hey.
but Kazan died. Kazan died.
We have massive storms incoming, and our power just flicked out, so we're about to get hit bad.
Really?
I looked at the radar. It's big.
Yeah, it said it's supposed to do this all weekend, and just hadn't hit till right now. We just ran outside to tuck all our plants in.
Oh boy. I don't know if you were here, but Corinne's lightning breath did work. It killed 2 of the little oozes. Now there's only one left. And it's Corinne's turn again.
Okay.
Oh, we went through a round?
Yes,
How did I
we
do?
did. You did fine. You Eldritch blasted the ooze because I figured you wouldn't want to slash it again.
Yeah, good call.
Let's see.
I'm not fixing
Guess I'll turn to my shocking grasp again.
this. Okay.
Great.
You do your shocking grasp. The electricity courses to the ooze, and it does separate.
All right.
And another ooze pours out next to you.
All right, lightning bad, people. Come on.
1 lightning damage. Tim. These oozes are very small and very weak looking, though.
Alright, I'll swipe at them with my spiritual weapon of awesomeness.
Alright, 3 damage.
By swipe, I mean leech them.
We know what you meant.
As you hit the ooze, Tim, you feel the bones in the head of the mace begin to rattle crazily, and you can feel it vibrating in your arm, and you want to finish off this creature. You can choose to do 1d10 psychic damage if you want to. To yourself and the creature.
He can still choose at this point.
Yeah, you can still choose.
Well, yeah, of course I want to do that.
Okay. Roll a 1d10, please.
Of course I'll give myself over to Satan.
Alright, you will take 4 damage, and the ooze dissipates under the weight of your mace.
Tim's just glad to have feelings.
So do I get temporary hit points for that?
You will take your 4 damage first,
Okay.
and now you will get 1d10 hit points.
Yes. Better than ever.
So roll another 1d10.
Oh.
It's a different roll for the hit points.
I thought it was just straight up
The same.
10 both times.
Alright.
Almost better than ever.
Yeah, you gain 3 temporary hit points.
I have
All
a
right.
70-pound German Shepherd on my foot right now. He is not a fan of this storm.
I have a 40-pound other dog hiding underneath my leg.
Yeah, both dogs just like ran under his.
My dog just farted.
My cat just looked. Cat, it doesn't give a damn.
Does that count as a bonus action?
Okay.
The extra damage? No. It's nothing.
Okay.
It's
Or just
nothing.
an action?
I mean, you took an action by attacking it.
Well, that was just my spiritual weapon.
Oh,
bonus action.
shoot. Well, I messed that up then. I thought that
Okay.
was you doing the attack.
No. I don't want to get acid in my face.
Alright, well, roll all that back then.
Alright.
The ooze is
I
not
will-
dead, but it took 3 damage
Yes.
from the leech.
Sacred Flame. Try to kill him again.
Okay. Sacred Flame. Can he dodge? He does not dodge this time.
Does he
You
die,
lose.
though?
He does die.
Yes!
How does your Sacred Flame murder this mini ooze?
Tim's eyes just glow and shoot out lasers and just
Okay,
burns the
sure.
leech to death.
Laser beams.
Okay.
All right, the last remaining ooze lashes out at Corinne again. Holy fuck.
Oh.
Good lord. Well, duplicate. She's got duplicates.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, yeah, roll your d20.
You need a 6 or higher to live. Oh!
No.
Holy shit.
Oh.
The
Your image betrayed us.
just latches onto your body and just covers you with acid and goes through you.
Oh my god.
So long, world.
And your
That was a
body,
lot of
your
damage.
body drops.
That's
Oh,
okay.
boy. Kazan, your turn.
Kaz is horrified by these. I don't. Where is the other ooze? I don't even see it.
You don't see it from where you're standing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so get out of the way so I can move up.
You see her engulfed in ooze.
That's right. You just heard drop. That's all you see.
5, 10, 15. Okay.
There was a tall ooze, and now there's a very short ooze.
I can step where the leech is, and then I'm 10. Am I 10 feet away?
Yes, you are.
All right. Oh, my glaive is still stronger than my blast at this point.
No, it's okay.
Although that slashed shit. I forgot slashing. Oh, you can't get any smaller than that, can you?
Well, it doesn't matter anyway,
Yeah.
because
All right.
you pummel the remaining ooze into a fine paste, and it just dissipates.
God, resuscitate the dragonborn.
Hostilities have ended. You have a dragonborn covered in acid and dying on the floor.
Oh God.
Quick, drag her to this waterfall and wash it off.
Just already blows your right
The
points.
healing waterfall.
Bryce just pushes everybody out of the way and
Who's
comes
got
up
the
with her.
mid-bit?
That's me!
Go for it.
I've got my
I'll
healer's kit.
All right.
I can also do that.
Either one of those works, yes.
It really takes no effort on my part.
Are you sure that doesn't turn into an undead?
We'll have to find out.
Your necromancy cantrip.
All right, you guys have destroyed.
Can also cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay,
Yeah, let's get her back up to.
go ahead.
walking.
Go ahead and do that before we end. Then, actually,
Okay.
Should we turn this quest in, or do you want to end it here?
That's,
quest is
8
not turned in yet.
Points.
8 hit points.
Should we go ahead and turn it in yet? Is that going to be a quick thing?
No,
Just go.
not yet.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Well,
Is there more to? Do we just have to turn this into the other goblin, or is
you,
there?
you do have to just turn it in. I don't know how much experience it gives you yet, so you have to hold on to that for just a second.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe I'll fill it in later. Well, okay, no, I tell you what I'm going to do. Because, once again, the beginning of this adventure is sort of weird this way. Whatever experience you guys need to get to level 4, you just got it. I will tell you how much experience you got from creatures, but in addition to that, turning in the quest will give you the rest of the experience needed to get to level 4.
1,570.
Was that a separate quest to go do what the goblin gave us? Because the only quest we had was the save the townsfolk.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a quest with the goblin. He just kind of wanted to do it.
So we need a 1,570 experience points.
All right, we'll keep that number in mind because you killed 2 goblins at 50 apiece, so it's 100 XP. You killed 7 rats at 25 XP apiece, which is 175.
Stupid rats.
You killed 1 Hark worth 200 XP for 200 XP. And you killed 1 Black Pudding for 1,100 XP.
1,575
Well, divided by.
divided by 5.
350.
Just 325.
325. Okay. The
315. I do.
I'm not doing the math.
Yeah, I got 315.
$15.70 minus $3.25.
Yeah. So whatever is left to get to level 4 is how much experience you're about to get for turning in this quest.
Yay!
So for next time, prep your level 4 stuff. Because as soon as you get back to town and turn in the quest, you will be level 4, and we will do that right away. Next time.
You want us to follow up with the goblin right now, or just do that next time?
We can do that next time.
Okay.
Because right now, we will end it.
I'm not sure how long our power will stay back on.
Thank you, Eric, Heather, Reese, Rochelle, and Raymond. I am Chris. We are here doing D&D 5th Edition Storm King's Thunder every week. We will see you next time.